Hello!
Hello. Hi.
Welcome to the Knowledge Cast, where knowledge goes to die. Josh is just driven. He's not paying any attention, so.
Josh is having a fantastic weekend.
So Josh, tell us about your fantastic weekend.
Number one. There was this crazy massive explosion on the far side of the sun. That was awesome.
I thought you were going to steal my story. I was like, dude, no.
No, there was a crazy massive explosion. It was like, and it was totally awesome. But it wasn't aimed at us, which is weak. But other than that, good news is I just bought Assassin's Creed 3, and it is amazing. It literally mixed my two favorite things in the world, and that is end of the world prophecies and history.
And video games.
And video games. We got
See,
three.
there you
So
go.
about the only thing that's left out is aliens.
Yeah, and there are aliens in the game.
Oh, so never mind.
Yeah.
Alright.
So like it's like everything.
Video game makers, you make Josh's dream come true.
Anything that I could ever wanted out of this video game, it has become, and I could not be happier.
It does look pretty amazing.
I could not be happier.
So I'm pretty stoked just from the historical aspect of it.
I could not be happier with anything.
Well, it actually looked pretty interesting just watching him play the couple minutes that...
Yeah.
And, in addition,
Oh, also, My Little Pony started on yesterday, which was amazing. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it was like the craziest thing ever. Like, so the main character, Twilight Sparkle, is getting ready to find out like what her true destiny is, and I can't wait. I'm so excited about it.
it's to destroy the world.
It's not. It's going to be to save the world, but I'm totally sure about that. And it's going to be so awesome. And this is the best weekend. This is the best 2 days that I've had in at least 3 years. Since my niece was born, this is like the best day since my niece was
Right on.
born. Yeah.
So,
It sounds weird to say it out loud. But
I've not had that great of a time here lately. As I've made very well aware, I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. Because Star Wars is like the epitome of awesomeness. Would you not do that? That makes it sound like I'm that, like really freaky over Star Wars.
Stop it. Sorry, I just want to pack these real quick. Excuse me.
As you continue packing your fags.
I just want to suck on one.
Alright, you suck a fag and we'll be happy, I guess. So, anyway. So, as I'm sure pretty much everybody knows in the world now, Disney bought Lucasfilms, which that's who makes Star Wars. And then they announced the release of the new Star Wars movie in 2015. And my response to that was, I felt a great disturbance in the force. It was like millions of childhoods screamed out in terror and then were suddenly silenced.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's my little rant. on
Yeah, I've
that.
been seeing all the little memes,
But-
Disney, don't screw this up,
But-
Screw it up.
Okay, they bought it for $4 billion. Paid mostly in cash, by the way.
Which is sketchy.
Yeah. I'm like, really? Disney, you just have that much loose change lying around?
They go.
Well, it's Disney, for God's sakes.
But, to sort of defend George Lucas, not fully, he did donate the money,
Almost
all of the money, to charity, to
Mhm.
education.
One. It's the same thing, but
So that's, that in and of itself is pretty epic. Not to mention the fact, George Lucas said himself, he's been ready to retire. And once you reach that point, well, like we were we saw Kevin Smith in one of his public speaking engagements after Red State. Thank you. You either you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Which isn't actually isn't that from Batman?
Yeah, but of course
He said it first.
Kevin Smith is a huge
I'm just
Batman fan.
saying,
And
most
Star
people will
Wars.
know it from Batman.
Right.
What? Kevin Smith likes comics?
Right?
Oh, no, you want to hear something funny? We're watching Captain America today, and I mentioned how the villains look more like the Cobra from G.I. Joe. Alex pops up and goes, "How do you know about G.I. Joe?" And I was like, "Really? Really, kid?"
Real American hero.
And he was like, "How do you watch G.I. Joe?" And I was just like,
Yeah, he was so fascinated by, a girl.
"I meant the movie."
It's a pretty girl that likes G.I. Joe. He's in love now.
He is. But, George Lucas did say that, he'd been ready to retire. And really, once you lose that passion for something, you start making things like, Phantom Menace. Or,
Adding characters like Jar Jar Binks.
right?
Yeah.
Or, or then, you let things happen to your...
Which
to
did an imitation of at Taco Bell.
I did a Jar Jar Binks imitation. It was bad. So, it's because Janelle was making racist statements.
These are my tacos.
No,
That was weird. Or
Janelle's
something
today's
like that. Not-
Janelle will be our resident racist for today. Everything she says, I will make it racist.
It wasn't that bad.
This is not me today.
No, but, okay, so we go into Taco Bell and
Yeah.
she's like, I don't know what I want. And I said, probably tacos. Then she's like, well, duh. And then she made this smart ass comment, well, maybe I want pizza. And I said, well, they do have pizza. They have Mexican pizza. She's like,
That's just not normal.
and I was like, oh my god, that was so racist. I can't believe you said. So, yeah.
Racist. You're a racist.
You're fondling my power cord, by the way. I just want you to stop.
It's my job to fondle his power cord.
Really,
Whoa!
stop fondling my power cord. That's freaking me out, man.
Stop fondling.
So, anyway,
I'm just behind the couch.
we were also talking about the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
The latest the last Indiana
Hopefully.
Jones. Hopefully now, after seeing that, don't get me wrong, it was a neat movie. It just wasn't Indiana Jones. All the way up until the aliens, I suppose. Everything else was kind of cool. They really should not have added Shia LaBeouf. Or Shia, what?
Shia LaBeouf.
However the fuck you say that dude's name.
Shia.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, his parents really fucking hated him.
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf! Shia LaBeouf! Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Sue your parents. For real. Or just, write a horrible
Or get
book
drunk
about them.
and,
No, because then it would be an alcoholic. Cause
he already is.
Go change her
Is
name.
he? Is he really?
Yeah.
Now you know why.
Because his parents hate him.
What is
So-
Shia?
I am on... I'm just going to keep talking here, so I hope you don't mind. If you have something that you want to... Really?
No, you
really,
stole-
Janelle?
You
Really?
stole my thunder with the Lucasfilm news, considering I'm supposed to have
Oh no,
entertainment.
you have other news.
Speaking
You
of...
were the one who announced it last time. We didn't do a podcast last week because I felt like shit, so we took a sabbatical. But you announced it on the one before that, though. When it first happened, you were the one who broke the news.
So, who's the big star that's turning 50?
I am.
Demi Moore.
Oh yeah, she does. She
No
is
shit.
50, yeah.
Damn, she's hot for 50.
Yeah.
Dude, I would totally bone her.
I'd totally let you.
I'd totally invite you.
Okay.
Yeah! Dude, threesome with Demi Moore. Not you.
Don't bump me for that. No.
Oh, that's so
You
Josh,
looked
like,
at me and said, "Dude, threesome with Demi Moore."
I would, man.
You should have bumped her. Air bump.
Air bump.
That's better.
Alright.
Don't do that again.
You were fondling my power cord. Shut up.
It doesn't matter. I don't
You
want
know
to have
what?
a threesome with you and Demi Moore.
Dude,
Anyhow.
you know what? Demi Moore's hot enough. I think I would actually participate in a threesome with you and Demi Moore.
Whoa.
I'm not saying I would blow
He's
him or
just
something.
crossed the line.
No, there would be a definite line in that
The
scenario.
podcast has just gotten awkward.
This is going to be on the dark side of YouTube. If you find us, you need to turn back. Because it just gets worse from here on out.
You are in the wrong part of it.
Okay, so in local news,
And
there was a huge explosion in Indy today, south side. 2 people were killed and
Oh.
27 homes uninhabitable.
What was it, like 3 in the morning?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They
Damn, that
at
sucks.
first somebody reported that they thought a plane had crashed, but now they believe it was a natural gas leak. That the
Isn't
home
that
had
wild?
filled up with gas and one little spark and boom,
You know-
gone.
That's,
Sucks.
yeah. And especially at 3 in the morning because everybody was sleeping.
Right?
You can
Waking
feel it
people up.
3 miles away.
Not okay.
Waking people up to die in a...
Random Ashley.
Close.
So, yeah. There's Random Ashley. I just threw my phone because I don't want to... I forgot to turn my ringer off, so...
Okay.
It's like, stop ringing!
You could just turn it off and set it down. Like,
I'm
throw it at me.
trying.
Throw it at me.
He's like, I don't know what
Sorry.
to do anymore.
I was like,
Answer,
I
can't answer.
panicked. I panicked.
I'll go get my phone and call her.
Okay.
What do I do? What do I do?
Throw it away! I'm not, okay, yeah, I'm ashamed that I have those panicked moments sometimes.
I'm
So,
not. I have those all the time. I'm totally okay with it.
I have amazing science news that I just
Boom!
found. What?
I said, boom! You were excited, so I got
Too
excited
soon,
too.
man. Don't say boom.
Boom.
No, that's bad. People died today.
I really don't care.
So,
To be
Okay.
honest with you.
in 2006, nerds around the world took a gasp of, oh my god, awesomeness, because Duke University introduced the first fully functioning cloaking device. And now they've improved it. They now have a personal cloaking device. It's literally an invisibility cloak. And yes, the nerds are just freaking out. Because I am, and I'm a nerd. Dude, I want this. Like, you have no idea how bad I want this.
Really?
Dude, seriously. I want an invisibility cloak.
Boss.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So, Melissa, what else we got?
Mm.
You got Demi Moore turning 50, and you were telling me about a movie that they're, the movie rumor that they're starting to make.
That I told you today?
Yeah.
Who was that? Huh? I can't read your lips.
Transformers.
The Transformers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
Transform-
thought you were talking about a different movie. No, apparently they're doing a Transformers reboot and Mark Wahlberg's going to star in it.
Which is sounds
Wait,
awesome,
is it
actually.
4? Transformers 4
Yeah.
or is it reboot?
It's Transformers 4, but they're rebooting the franchise, sort of.
Oh, okay. So it's like a different storyline?
Yeah.
Alright.
I just found out that I'm a sapiosexual. That's happened.
Okay, so it's not Metro?
No, it's sapiosexual.
What's that?
I'm aroused and attracted to intelligence and its use.
Regardless of gender.
No.
Well, that would inherently imply regardless
It's
of
not.
gender.
A female being smart.
Ah, okay. Well, at least you don't, you didn't say you like them, dumb and big-chested. Because, a lot of guys prefer them dumb and
Right? Like,
big-chested.
why would you want that? I mean, big
Fuck,
chested
I don't know.
big chested is okay, but if you can't hold an intelligent conversation with someone, there's no reason to be in that relationship. Like, it's just not okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like, It's like, come on. I need...
Mental stimulation,
Yes.
not just physical.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
That's what I need.
Janelle,
Go!
go. What do you got?
I'm looking at the possible replacements for Ryback.
Okay. Because y'all don't care. Ryback, for anybody watching who does care, because we do, because we're fans. Ryback was going to be on Team Foley for Survivor Series. But now he is, it's going to be a triple threat match. Why am I telling this? You're supposed to be saying this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be stealing your thunder or nothing. You know. Shall I continue?
Sure.
Okay, so, yeah, CM Punk now has to defend his title against not only Ryback, but also,
John Cena.
right? So that's awesome.
It is going to be a crazy good match, but I'm just worried John Cena can't pull it off.
You think? I mean, yeah, granted, it's Ryback, but
And the news people care about. I've got news.
we need less animals. What?
We're having, a little National Geographic moment
Right?
here.
Yeah.
So,
Habitable Super Earth?
yeah, in news people care about, they found this Earth that is like 7 times the size of Earth. Okay, and it's in a zone.
Would you like to join me in the flipping off of Josh?
Thank you.
Why
That's so
are we
nice.
flipping Josh?
Because he said, in news people care about, you know what, we care. Fuck you and your goddamn ponies.
Yeah, well.
Okay, anyhow. 7
Anyway,
times the size of Earth?
yeah, they found this planet that is in the habitable zone for life as we know it. It's in the Goldilocks zone, is what we call it, where
Right.
it's just right.
And what solar system, though?
It's in this. It surrounds a dwarf star HD 40307.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
And it's 44 light years away. That's it.
HD 43407. Oh, yeah, I know that.
Oh, I know that one. 40307. Ah, yeah, I got you. All right. No, it surrounds this dwarf star, right? And so, it's only 44 light years away, which is insanely close.
Right, because that's in our galaxy.
Yeah, it's like insanely close, right? So it's got what was it? 197 Earth days to its year. Okay. Yeah.
So it's spinning pretty fast.
197.8 Earth days to it's spinning pretty quick.
It's like it revolves at almost double the rate.
Almost, yeah. But it's like in the perfect zone to actually have life on it.
Okay.
Like
Are we talking like sentient life or like bacteria? You know.
Huh?
Are we talking like humanoid sentient life?
No, like I'm talking about like humanoid. Like it could have. It has the potential to have.
Or it
Humans.
could house us if we were
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. And being that much
It
bigger,
could
although
be
the gravity
a
would be a lot
sufficient
higher.
replacement.
Not necessarily.
With that much mass spinning that much faster, the gravity should theoretically be a lot higher.
Well, I'm not
like,
going because then I would just be a big blob.
we all would be. We wouldn't be able to get off the ground.
Not necessarily.
If you raise, okay, current air pressure is 14.4 pounds per square inch. Okay, at sea level. If you were to raise that to, say, 16, right? When you take a breath, your lungs could actually explode. Because it's the air pressure that allows you to take a breath, because your intercostal muscles release, and then it allows, the air pressure actually is what fills your lung. You don't draw air in, the air pressure pushes in, right? So, and then you exhale by tightening those muscles. So if you increased air pressure by, something like increasing gravity, then you could actually really fuck yourself up just trying to take a breath. So, I mean, there would be inherent dangers, but if you found a way to adapt to it over a period of time and then come back to this planet, you would be a fucking superhero. Dude, you would be able to jump like the Hulk.
Just
I'm
like,
pretty,
what
I'm
was
pretty
that
sure
movie?
that's where Superman comes from.
John. We just
John
watched-
Carter?
Yeah.
Yep, we were just
I haven't
talking about
seen
that. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, see? He hated it.
Because he's stupid.
A little bit.
It's because he didn't like wrestling. But, no. Okay, no. On your argument on wrestling, as a matter of fact, you make mention of things like it's fake or it's scripted. So is Supernatural.
What?
Supernatural. Your other favorite TV show or Doctor Who?
Not a favorite TV show. Doctor Who.
Okay, Doctor Who is scripted, and none of that's real.
Yes, that's true.
So it's the same thing.
Not necessarily. Like it might be real.
No, there's no possible way.
There is a possible way.
No,
Yeah.
no. Time travel in this current day and age is not possible.
Okay, listen. Okay, this universe is totally. It's almost infinite. Okay. You're telling me that there is no way in anywhere in any of these galaxies in this giant cluster we call a universe, there isn't a place where beings can travel through space and time.
That's actually not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that no one here on Earth presently can do it.
No, but he's not from Earth, is he? No, he's from Gallifrey. It's totally different.
Okay, so why is it
Yeah.
so far-fetched to believe that those guys actually take injuries when they're doing their falls and doing their
I'm
stunts
sorry,
or
when
whatever?
somebody smacks you over the back with a damn metal chair, you're getting some kind of injury.
There's no way to do that without causing injury. If you throw
I mean,
somebody
they have-
20 feet and they hit the ground, I don't care how you land or how good you are, it's gonna hurt.
I mean, they do it in a way that, not to kill each other, but,
Right.
I mean, the wrestling's,
And sometimes that does happen too.
yeah, it has happened.
Because there have been quite a few guys die in the ring.
Well, didn't Stone Cold break his neck in the ring?
Stone Cold broke his neck. More to the point, Owen Hart broke Stone Cold's neck.
Yeah.
It was his fault because he did the move wrong. But he was new, and Steve Austin was pretty pissed on, like, I'm just gonna call him Steve, like he's old buddy or whatever.
We're
No.
besties.
Yeah, he's my homie. Yeah, don't kill me, dude. Okay, all right. So he's like the Chuck Norris of the wrestling world.
Did you know that Stephen Colbert has a spider named after him?
What?
Really?
It's a tarantula. It's a new breed of tarantula.
That reminds me, Lady Gaga has a fern that was named after her.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
They
really?
named this
Fern?
fern the Lady Gaga because it changes form and colorations and everything so much. They
Mhm.
found, I think it was like 19 different variations on it. So
Really?
they call it Lady Gaga. Which I thought was kind of funny.
All right. I like that. It's a meme that I was looking at on Josh's computer. It's Jupiter sitting next to Earth. Oh, you're having a storm? Tell me more about how big it is. Because the storm, the red dot on Jupiter, is bigger than the Earth. Wind speeds of like 12,000 miles per hour, Yeah. I'm still nerding out over this invisibility cloak. Were you here for that?
No.
Did you hear me say that? Okay, in 2006, Duke University caused a massive gasp of amazement and awesomeness when they announced that they perfected the first functioning cloaking device. And then this year, just 6 years later, they have not only perfected it, but they've invented the invisibility cloak. Right? I want one.
This is fantastic. Okay, this is, what do you get when you combine helium, yttrium, selenium, and xenon? You get hey sexy.
HEYSEXE.
You get hey sexy.
Hey, sexy.
That's smooth chemistry right there.
So, which actually, that's a nice segue into what I want for Hanukkah. Chemicals. I want to do.
Yeah, okay.
I have a list of experiments
That's what
that
I want.
Yeah, see, I have this list of experiments that I want to do, but I don't have any of the chemicals that I need to do them.
It's because most of those you can't just go purchase as an individual. You have to work for some company or, have a...
No, not... Well, yeah, some of those. Okay.
Yeah, see?
But there's some simpler ones, I mean, I can't get elemental sodium. I know that. Or potassium. Well, I don't know. I think you can actually buy potassium. I'm not sure. But there's like potassium stearate, and I'm compiling a list of chemicals. Well, like the one you mix the two chemicals together and it creates snow.
Yeah.
I want to do that, And then
You
there's
can buy those little tubes of that stuff at like Hobby Lobby. Pour it in a little bowl, add water, and it goes. I bought some for the kids one year. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff they use in diapers.
Oh yeah. And then there's the
There's the retarded dog barking.
well, there's the thing that they do where they pour the liquid and it creates like ice, and they can make cool ice sculptures just by pouring these chemicals together. I want to do that. So I just can't think of what they are right now. What's that?
It says top tips for biologists. Number 1, leave your calculator at home. In biology, multiplication and division are the same anyway. Number 2, don't panic if you don't know the answer to a question. Chances are your teacher doesn't either. For grade 11, just describe a squid while throwing in some made-up words. For grade 12, use the words ATP, diffusion, and negative feedback a lot in any order. Number 3, during a dissection, full marks are always given to the student who can cut the specimen into the most pieces. Don't waste time trying to understand the topic. Memorize, memorize, memorize. Number 5, if you meet a real scientist, don't admit that you want to be a biologist. You'll lose all respect.
Wow. So what you got brought up? Oh, you guys are playing Words with Friends.
So not fair. I am the only one without a laptop.
I know. I was just thinking that right before we started, we need to get you a laptop, like big time, and a spot next to me on the couch.
So Josh can't play with your power cord.
Yeah. So stop it! Get your hand off my power cord, you weirdo.
She said it.
Yeah, that whole threesome thing we were talking retracted.
Good.
Not happening. So keep your hands off my power cord.
Who is the idiot who passed up the chance to call astronomers scientists? They could have been scientists.
Scientists.
And that is the coolest pumpkin I've ever seen in my life.
That is bizarre. What's happening?
It's a squid. Or it's a snail.
It's some kind of weird fucked upness.
It's so awesome.
Alright, so what else we got going on in the world?
These little orange cream suckers are amazing, by the way.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Your computer is making really
Just
weird
go
I
noises.
know. Leave it alone.
Good toy.
Yeah, I feel like your computer is farting.
Oh, there was a 4.3 earthquake in Kentucky yesterday.
Wow.
Oh. Right on.
Yep.
So did that do like a lot of damage, or was it just a
No,
little?
it just
No.
kind of shook things around. That is amazing. Check
What?
it. The Hurricane Sandy follows the golden rule,
Most hurricanes do.
the golden ratio. It's perfect.
Well,
It's
I mean,
perfect.
think about it. It's the golden ratio or a sphere. These are naturally occurring things in the universe.
They take part of everything. Even you are part of the golden ratio.
Oh, the corals are fighting back. The Great Barrier or Great Coral Reef has been dying because of a massive herpes infection. Yeah, the Great Coral Reef has herpes. So
Oh yeah.
But now, corals who are under attack by toxic seaweed have been releasing chemicals that trigger fish to eat said toxic seaweed. So it's like the coral is kind of learning how to fat ass. What's that?
Would that be evolution?
Oh,
The whole up a screen.
two aliens holding up a screen with the Mars rover pictures in front of the Mars rover, so it doesn't see their cities and shit. So I'm sorry, what? So would that
I
be-
said, so would that be evolution?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it is. I feel like that's a pretty good testament to evolution. These fish are acting like bodyguards, as the article calls it. So they, they're eating all the dangerous algae and seaweed and infected things, and you know, I'm sure it's probably doing something messed up to the fish, unless the fish.
I was getting ready to ask, I wonder what that does to the fish and what it will do to the fishing community.
Well, these aren't like edible fish, from what it looks like. Generally speaking, in the fish world or in marine biology, if it's brightly colored, don't eat it, because pretty much nothing else is going to eat a really brightly colored fish. That's why you see sharks swimming around through the Great Coral Reef, or not eating all these big brightly colored like angelfish and shit, because those fish are not yummy fish, I guess. I don't know, or they're toxic or something. But
That's the hottest thing I've ever seen.
that is pretty awesome. It's 3 chicks in bikini or bathing suits, dressed as elements. One chick's painted all silver.
And she's silver.
She's silver, and then the other chick's painted gold, and then another chick's painted copper, and then they have the actual plate from the periodic table like painted on them. It's pretty inventive. That and the chicks are really hot.
Oh, fuck.
What's that saying? It's a whiteboard, and under a black light it says
Cat pee glows under black light.
Oh, and it's written, yeah. Okay, so that's nasty. Cool.
That's almost awesome.
So y'all got anything cool going on there?
Nope.
Another episode of Walking Dead tonight. Woot!
Comes
course.
on in 7 minutes.
Any good movies
Yep.
coming out?
Red Dawn starts on Black Friday, which I really want to go see.
Dude, they found a mini Tyrannosaurus Rex.
We got
No, it's the same size as Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it's got giant eyes. That's what it is. They literally named it the Eye of Sauron.
oh Jesus. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, the dragon skull that they found in Southern California near the Las Greyes tar pits, they named it Draco Hardwardius.
Yeah.
That is pretty badass.
It's Frankenstein.
Nah, Frankenstein, yeah.
Frank Einstein.
So real quick on movies, Janelle, we'll let you take this one.
Breaking Dawn Part 2 comes out this weekend.
Not, I've not been like a big fan of the Twilight movies, but I gotta admit that movie looks pretty badass. Are you raising your hand? What are you doing there?
I'm making sure everybody knows we only have 6 minutes.
Oh, you're doing the countdown to Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Right on.
So any other movies? Is that it?
Skyfall comes out.
Came
Came out this
I
weekend.
get cut off, so.
James Bond
That's
Skyfall
right.
came out this weekend.
Which I was going to mention, but no one would let me talk.
Go, talk.
I'm sorry.
No. You already.
Okay.
Did you say any other movies coming out?
I started to, and then I got cut off again.
If I was saying anything.
We are notorious for Kanyeing poor Melissa, and I'm sorry for that. All right. Well, I think in light of the fact that we only have 5 minutes left till Walking Dead, this is going to be a fairly short podcast anyway. So, peace. Everybody say bye.
Bye bye.
All right. We out.